Hello everyone, this is Dee from Purple Sage Healthy Living, and I just want to take a few minutes of your time to talk about the upcoming holidays and the foods that you eat, that we eat. I know at my house there will be cheat days because I'll be cooking different things for my grandchildren and my children, and it will be, the traditional family gathering for us. But one of the things I do want to talk about is, again, the foods. I'm talking to everyone, but especially my age, in my age range. Now, those of us who may have a restricted range of motion, you may have arthritis, which arthritis is purely inflammation of the joints. But you can make it easier on yourself, and not just during the holidays, but I know we tend to overindulge at that time. Sugar and pasta and just white rice, potatoes, things like that will create mucus in your body. And you don't maybe not realize it, but it creates the mucus, and then the next thing you know, you got the inflammation. Your joints are aching. When you get ready to stand up, it hurts. If you get, when you sit down, you got to go slow. And I've had people to ask me, even in the meat that you eat, all of that contributes. And I'm not telling anybody what to eat. I'm just letting you know, if you didn't know, what certain types of food will cause a problem for you. And if you eat it, please do it in moderation, so that the next 3 days after you had your meal, you are not in pain and, not being able to get around. Things like macaroni and cheese, which will be in abundance at my house. Yes, it will, but I know that I should not partake. At least if I do, it'll be a very little bit, just enough to taste. Because of the pasta. I also do mac and cheese. This is not something that's on the stove. It is baked. A lot of people call it a casserole. Depends on where you come from. But dairy, the cheese, the eggs, the milk, all of those are ingredients that goes into the Southern macaroni and cheese. Okay? Then you're going to have cornbread dressing. Most folk. Now, there are some that do stuffing. That's not what we're going to have in my house, okay? It will be cornbread dressing. However, I don't add, some people put like boiled eggs in there and maybe chicken stock. I use vegetable stock instead of the chicken stock because, we don't eat meat. My husband and I don't. Now, the guests at our house will, that's a whole nother subject. But now, like the dressing, of course, the desserts, there will be pound cake. So you got your milk, your eggs, your sugar, and your flour. I know that there are people who have vegan versions of those. My family is not going to eat that. Not that it tastes that bad, but it's not grandma's, and that's not what they're used to eating. And I'm not pushing what I do off on my family, okay? We also will have dump cake, and Lord knows, it will put you in a sugar coma. I maybe once a year. I can't eat it now because I don't eat sugar like I did before. And I can't deal with the sweets. Not only will it, the taste would be hard for me, but again, I know that when I get up the next morning, you're going to have mucus in your eyes, your nose. You'll have to blow your nose. Joints, especially the fingers, for me, my fingers will ache really bad and sometimes swell in the joints because of the inflammation that's caused from the food that I ate the day before. And not only is the mucus, it will make your, kind of foggy. You just be kind of off. And I know these things because I have battled with them before. The meats that you eat. Again, I'm not telling anybody not to eat the meat. We've already been through that. But meat will also cause mucus, and I don't care what kind it is. You will still have that same issue. So I'm just saying that to say enjoy your family, and I hope it's all wonderful for you, and everybody has a good time. But do things in moderation so that you don't have to pay for it days past your holiday gathering. One of the other things I want to say, I do not celebrate holidays. For us, that's why I call it the family gathering, because that's when all my children, grandchildren are off from work, and we can all get together and share a meal and fellowship with each other. But with that being said, please remember those who are less fortunate. If there's a way, invite someone extra, or have, family members maybe, or drop a plate off to someone that you know that may be spending this time alone. And this is the other thing. A lot of people don't understand, just because you have a large family or you have your people come to visit, there's some, this may be their first year without a family member because they have transitioned on out of this place. And whether it be, a husband, a wife, a child, whoever the loved one is, please be kind and think of other people as well as, your immediate family. If you can, please do something for someone else. It's not always about us. Yes, it's important to keep the family together. The ones that are, because it's so crazy, man. And I'm not going to get into that, but the ones who are celebrating with the families. Please remember other people during this time. And it's not always happy for everyone. You got people who have lost their jobs and or may have had to take a different job. You may have someone who's working on that day, but you could at least have maybe a hot plate for them when they get off from work. Just think about it, other people, not just your immediate circle. When you can help, please do. It a little bit goes so far, and people will be most grateful, and you will feel better. They will feel better. Everyone will have not everyone. I don't live in a fantasy world, but the ones that you can reach out to and help. And now's a good time to maybe patch up old, issues between family members. Because I'm going to tell you something. At the end of the day, that's all you got left is family. And I know that discord sometimes, but hopefully you can get past that and enjoy each other, because we don't know what next year may hold. I know everyone was wanting 2020 to get gone. Can't wait for 2021. Get this behind us. And honey, 2021 came in like a roaring lion, devouring everything in its path, and they still not finished. So please, ma'am, please, sir, I'm grateful for my family, my support system. I don't have a lot of friends. I have people that I know, but my inner circle, I appreciate them, and I try to let them know that. Don't wait for a holiday to let people know how you feel. And the other thing, okay, here I go, I'm on a rant. The one with the little man with the beard and the red suit that comes down the chimney that you ain't got. Please, 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 save your money, prep up, and get extra food in your house or things that you need, instead of spending it on frivolous stuff that, how kids do. You buy toys and they play with the box, okay? I'm not saying don't love on them, but y'all, there's stuff coming down the pipe that's worse than what we've already seen. So I'm just saying, try to be prepared as much as you can, and don't get caught up in all this commercialism, because all it is about this right here, okay? Everybody's trying, they got Christmas decorations up even before Halloween was done with. So it's a whole lot different. Just because it's a tradition does not always make it be correct, and it's not for everyone. So I can't tell you what to do in your family. I mind my business as much as I can. But that's just a little nugget. Train your children, teach your children to be thankful and grateful for whatever they may have. Don't try to give them everything that you did not get. Okay, I said I was going to mind my business. I'm going to do that. I may talk about it in another video. I don't want to make this too long. Might be too late for that. But anyway, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful holiday if you do. And we'll talk again soon. Peace and love.